Winter driving. She's a bitch, ain't she? We got two trucks out here. Looks like they jackknifed. I hope they're okay. This is the first time I've ever been stuck in something like this. But, you know, fire truck and ambulances are coming. Still haven't seen the wrecker yet, so don't know how long this is going to be. Am I done? That's the question. Hey, everybody. I hope you guys are having a happy Sunday. It's Sunday spa day. So, you know, I'm getting it in. Just got out of the shower, brushed my teeth, you know, bought a trimmer so I can kind of trim up these beard hairs. Are getting kind of crazy on me. But I'm sitting here in Tennessee, and it's actually really nice out. It was a little cold driving through the night, but it's been pretty good weather all day. And this Love's pretty good. I used my first tire pass. It was free. The first one's always free. So if you've never used the Love's tire pass, then go make sure you have a card, of course, but your first one's free. Or at least it is at this one in Tennessee. But I'm sure that's everywhere. These trucks look so nice. I figured I'd put it on these trucks in front of me. And I'm sure this camera isn't doing it justice. But yeah, got me a good shower in. One thing that's bugging me is this is the second trailer I've picked up that's had tire issues. So I don't know if it's the winter weather or some lazy butt drivers are out here not calling in when they get tire issues on their trailer. And it's like, yo, all you're doing is just messing it up for everybody else. But you know what? Karma's real. I believe in that. So they gonna get theirs. I ain't even gonna worry about it. It's not my place. Karma gonna get them. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been dealing with. I've been out here on the road now for, it feels like almost 2 months. I had the breakdown back in October, and even though I was with my family, like I was still over the road. I wasn't at my home. I couldn't like go to my house and, you know, play with my dog or, you know, see my friends, whatever. It wasn't like I was home. I was still out over the road. And so the fatigue is just weighing on me. I'm wondering, like, what are some of the things y'all do to help with drive fatigue when y'all have been out here for months? Like, I know some people out here say they can do it for like 6 months and longer, and, you know, that's great for them. That's not me. I wish I had that kind of stamina. But I know I don't. I mean, 3 weeks is about my limit. And then, you know, I start noticing mistakes. I start noticing my irritability. Like, I know I need to get off the road. So, you know, keeping it all health and wealth here on this channel. What are some of the things, you know, you guys do when you're out here driving over the road and you've been out here for months and months at a time, you know, just to keep yourself, you know, from going, I guess, what, cab crazy? Like when you're stuck in the cab and you're just driving cab crazy. Post your comments in the link below, and as always, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. But like the video says, am I done? Can I keep this up? Because it just weighs on me, and I'm a homebody. And I know that there's no other place I'd rather be than in my house. So it's like, you know, what the heck is this for? Why do I do this? What are some of the reasons you guys do it? So as you saw earlier today, some of the crazy stuff that happens out here on the road is tractor and trailer accidents. I literally sat, thank goodness they got it done pretty fast on I-81. I sat there for about an hour and a half as they got this truck where the driver had fallen asleep in the northbound lane of travel, come across the median and jackknifed and shut down the southbound lane of travel. Meanwhile, we're all looking at northbound just going up and down the road like they ain't have no problems at all. So that's kind of really annoying. It's like, man, you messed up our lane. You know, you weren't even going south. But the driver is okay. And, you know, they speculate, or they say he just fell asleep. It happens. I for sure thought it was going to be ice or snow, because I arrived and it had already happened, even though I was like maybe 10 cars back, 15 cars back. And so it could have been still icy when he came, but when I pulled up on the scene, it was like clearly daylight. The sun had already popped its head out and was lighting up everything. So, I thought he had slid on ice maybe or something, but, they say he just fell asleep. And, they took the wrecker and towed him out. They brought 2 wreckers, but when they towed him out, they towed him out with just one. I thought they were going to do one for the trailer and one for the tractor, but they didn't. They towed it out with just one. So I was like, dang, they trying to get these streets cleared, which is good, shoot. But that's just like another thing. It's like you see these wrecks out here, and it's like, dang, we're the number 3 deadliest career for a reason. At any moment, some stupid 4-wheeler or a professional driver error could happen and take you out like that. So it's just, is it worth it? I don't know. And then the money, of course. Or not the money, but the health. Just trying to stay healthy out here. There's days where it's like, okay, do I eat this fried chicken and potato wedges because everything else is just junk food, like processed junk food? Or do I at least get something that had to have been cooked for me to eat it? I mean, like fresh cooked, not cooked and then put in a package or something. I don't know. But it's Sunday Fun Day. Keeping it positive. I guess the answer to the question is am I done? Heck no. I ain't stopping this. The money's too good. For everybody that knows, I was a teacher prior to this life, and I've already made gross what I would have made gross as a teacher in 1 year in 5 months. And there's still 5 more months to work. We don't work 365 days out of the year. You got holidays and downtime and stuff like that. But realistically, I've just made what I normally make as a teacher in half the time. So my former students, if you're out here, vocational skills are real. Tech skills are real. Go get this money. I can't advocate for it, because the care and the respect we had for education is gone, and you see that in your check. So go get your money. Do not get locked up in doing something thinking you're following your passion, following your heart, only to be struggling all your life. It makes no sense. It's not smart. So there you go. I can't advocate for that anymore, and I've made that pretty clear. But yeah, money's good. I'm officially debt free. So I can't say officially debt free because the truck's a debt, So I'm not like talking about that kind of stuff. And I have revolving debt, but that's all good debt in my opinion. But in terms of loans and big loans or big, I don't know, big stuff that I had to pay off, like that stuff's done. And it's because I went out here and made this money. So one of the coolest quotes I've heard, 2 of them, I got 2 of them for you, is that you got to have a test to have a testimony. And so you got to go through something before you can then be on the other side talking to somebody about, yeah, this, this was my story, this was my struggle, but you see, I made it. Never would have made it. So you gotta go through something. And then the other one is just a good old Army quote I've always held on to and held dear, and that's nothing happens until something moves. And so, move. Get out there and do it. This is your boy, the Happy Nappy Trucker, out here still doing it, still kicking it. Peace.